We are halfway through the season.
I know. I'm Cherish.
And I'm Isis. And we created this podcast to empower, uplift, and connect with people just like us.
Having conversations about everything from self-love, conquering fears, and setting boundaries. We will tell our truths
with full transparency.
We back. You know what? I'm gonna stop saying that.
That's your favorite line. We back again.
Because we do be back again.
Oh my god.
Episode 6.
Episode 6.
You guys don't know yet, but after this, we're taking a break for a week. So
we have been working so hard.
Yeah.
I feel like we really deserve it.
We need time to breathe. So
even though we're still still have to work because we kind of have to still do the photo shoot.
Yeah, we got things to do, things planned, some cute pictures to take, but y'all are gonna have to miss us for a week, and then we'll be back like we never left.
Exactly. So during that week, make sure you guys think about like any topics that you guys want us to talk about,
and continue to send us questions because we do want to do a question and answer episode. So you got to send us your questions in so we can have a nice, deep, beautiful episode.
I really feel like one day we should go live.
Yeah, I do too.
I feel like we should go live one day and have just like a live, open, like conversation type of thing. Get to know us in live, like real time. So if you guys would like that, let us know.
Yeah, please.
Yeah, let us know.
So today we're going to be talking about support systems and just having people in your corner to lean on and to celebrate you and all of that good stuff.
Yes, I feel like it's important to have people there for you. I mean, you know, obviously you have to learn how to get through things in life yourself, but I feel like everyone needs at least someone.
At least someone.
At least one person.
Yeah.
To just help them pick themselves back up. Because
I'm uninterested, and I'm not. Like, what? Like, oh God.
And that is so funny because I can see you now. Like, yeah, that's great.
I'm so proud of you.
But and even that doesn't sound.
But I be serious and I mean it, like, genuinely. So it, like,
you know what it is though, because like we've had like conversations like that through text. Maybe it's because I know you though. Like I feel like I understand you very well. Mm-hmm. So maybe that's why I've never like felt like that. Because like even when we're texting, like if you say that, I feel the genuineness that's there.
But like even when we text, I don't send no emoji or like it's literally just cut and dry because that's how I am.
Depending on the day, man, I might light you the hell up with some emoji. I love the emoji with the little, what's the thing at birthday parties that you blow and it's like
I know
with that party
hat. Yeah,
that's my favorite emoji. I will send that for everything. Like, so I feel like I've like been a sucky support system sometimes. And I think that comes from, you know, everyone goes through their own stuff too. Mm-hmm. And I feel like being caught up in my own life, like this just happened recently. I had a conversation with one of my close friends. I've known him for like years and he was going through some stuff and like at that same time I was going through stuff and I knew he was going through stuff, but I was going through stuff so much as well that like it didn't allow me to be there for him. You know what I'm saying? And it's just like, granted, we're both fine. Like, it's shit that we're going to get through. Like, it's not like life altering, like to the point of no return. But I feel like when I get caught up in my own head and my own issues, I can be a shitty support system. But then I try. So that's the thing. So then once I realize it and I talk to the person, I feel like then I'm like the best support system ever. I'm like, yo, what do you need? You want to go out? Let's get your mind off of it. Let's do this. Like, I think that's my role in like a support system. What in someone's support system, what would you say your role is? So I'll say this with saying this. There's seven different types of support. There's emotional, informational, tangible, self-esteem, and belonging. So I can kind of emotional is like okay, I got you. I might need the glasses for this.
Put on your spectacles.
So emotional is for like, you know, calming fears, understanding you, encouragement, empathy, stuff like that. Informational is obviously just that, like, you know, someone that always is providing you information and like learning, like, hey, did you know the fucking left side of the world is collapsing? You know, like random shit like that. And then there's tangible, so that's like you could do a favor, like someone could be like, hey, can I catch it? Can you give me a ride here? Or can you help me out with this? There's self-esteem, which is like recognition and feeling respected and feeling important. So like, you know, you're like, hey, like you're beautiful, like F those people, like whatever. And then there's belonging, so it's like a sense of togetherness, like, you know, you're not in it by yourself, like I'm here with you. So which one of those do you think you would be? And then I'll tell you which one I think you are, and then you tell me which one you think you would be.
Okay, which one do you think I am?
I think you're self-esteem and affirmated. I think that's just me personally.
So sweet.
I think that's it. Which one do you think you are?
I think I'm a combination of emotional, tangible, self-esteem, and belonging.
Oh, so you're all of them but informational.
Because okay, so it depends on the situation. Because I know there are people who without a doubt know they can call me when and if they need anything and they got it. Like without question, no questions asked. Like I'm there for you. Like, period. And then like just emotional things like breakups, I do the belonging thing. Oh, like let's get together. Aww. And then I'm the self-esteem person. Like you deserve much better.
Wait, how you getting together and you don't like to hang out?
Because that's special circumstances. Like if somebody's going through something, I'm like, all right, come over. All right, I don't even like nobody in my crib. but I'm just like, all right, come on, let's do it. Like if I'm like not like swamped in all the shit that I got going on, like if I can, or like if I can rearrange some stuff, like I will make that happen. Or like I'll say, let's go out, like let's go eat. And then I'm also like the self-esteem, like you deserve much better, and like all of that stuff. So it really just is situational and it just depends. But I think most often I am tangible. because, like I said, people know that I will come through.
Yeah.
Like, we might not talk all the time. Like, we might not talk at all. But, like, if you hit me and you need something, like, I got you.
I got you.
Because I know you can come to me. And I know you wouldn't be coming to me if you didn't really need it.
Yeah.
So, like...
See, I think you're a great friend. I feel like you're a great friend, too.
Thanks!
I feel like it takes certain... No, that sounded weird. I was going to say, I feel like it takes certain people to be your friend, but not that. I feel like it takes certain people to understand how you are in your friendships. Mm-hmm. Just how you are a friend. Yeah. Who you are as a friend. I feel like it takes certain people to understand that. And I feel like for some people, the way you are probably won't work. They'll be like, this bitch don't care about me.
I agree.
Whatever, forget a cherish. Forget her. But I feel like
forgotten, so.
Never forgotten. How could you forget this face? How could you? Look at her. Look at it. Number one, again, shout out to the lashes. You know we do this every episode. My boo got her hair done.
Oh my gosh, I feel like you hype me up all the time, but like, if you're not watching this on YouTube, go watch this on YouTube. But if you see Isis, she looked so fly today. When she came in my apartment, I said, "Oh, who is that?"
Stay tuned. Lookbook coming soon on my personal channel,
which we will link down below once again.
We will.
So yeah.
But yeah, I feel like you are definitely. I think you're a great friend. I feel like it takes certain types of people to be your friend to understand. And to really be able to see, like, how genuine you are. Yeah. Because it can come off as you don't care, but that's completely not true.
Yeah, I'm just very nonchalant.
Yeah. Like not all your friends are going to be hype. Like, not all your friends are going to be...
But get some tequila in me. And it's a whole different story.
Bring out the Casamigos. We haven't drunk Casamigos in 3 episodes.
Yeah, and...
Has it been? It's been like 4 episodes.
It's been 4 episodes. Yeah, and I'm not drinking till November, so
she's on a cleanse.
Y'all won't get drunk cherish no more.
You're not getting turnt CC no more.
No more. So, wow, we had the same question. I was gonna ask, do you feel like you're supportive of others?
Oh wow.
But
oh wait, hold on. Let me say which one I think I am.
Okay. Yeah.
Or which one do you think I am? Or I could be a combination. I wasn't thinking about the combo deal when I said yours, but I would take a combo.
A 4 for 4. I would say self-esteem or belonging.
Aw, okay. Yeah. I definitely think, that makes me so happy. I think I'm definitely I think I'm kind of like you. I think I'm a combination of belonging, self-esteem, tangible, and emotional. Okay. Now, tangible... I will say it depends on, like, where you stand in my life. Yeah. If I'm going to just hop up and do something for you. Because then, I don't know if this is petty or not. But then, depending on the person, I have, like, a repertoire in my head. And I'm like, okay, how many times did I need something from you and did you come through for me? It all depends on situation. Yeah. If your grandma slipped, fell, and is stuck in a well, I mean, I'm going to come. Yeah. But...
Slip, fell, and stuck in a well. Jesus Christ.
That's off the top of my head. Man, I'm telling you, I'm going to come out with an EP. I got bars.
Please do.
So, but yeah, so if that's the case, I'm going to come and help you out. Grandma, we going to get baby girl out. But if you, like, need a ride to, like, a concert and you're asking me because someone bailed on you and you want me to drive, no. Bitch, take the bus. No.
She said you can choke.
You can choke at your concert. But, so, yeah, I think I'm a very, like, emotional, because I'm emotional anyway. So, like, if my friend starts crying, I'm crying.
Yeah, same.
I'm crying. And we're just going to cry together, and we're both going to be heartbroken. Yeah. And I think I'm an empath. I definitely think I take on the emotions of other people a lot. Yeah. In the sense of, like, if I'm around someone and they're happy, I'm ecstatic. Yeah. If you're sad, I'm depressed, bitch. Like, don't do this. So I think I'm a range of all those, because self-esteem as well. Like you said, I hype you up all the time.
All the time.
I love to hype my friends up.
I can't question if I'm a bad bitch or not, because Isis is going to tell me I'm the baddest bitch on the block.
Exactly. Exactly. And that's all that matters. I love when my friends feel good. I want my friends to feel confident. And I think that comes from, all, like, me doing modeling and stuff. It has forced me to become more confident in myself. Yeah. And I feel like it's such a powerful feeling that I feel when I'm doing photo shoots because of the confidence. I want my friends to feel like that.
Yeah.
And I mean, I have no ugly friends. And I don't, ugly subjective anyway,
Yeah.
Everyone is beautiful in any, I don't even know what phrase. And people are beautiful, okay? Ugly is subjective.
Yeah.
But I feel like I just want my friends to feel as bad as I know they are and as confident as I know they can be.
Yeah.
Because I think I have a lot of friends. I'm the most photogenic out of all of my friends. And a lot of times it's because my friends are like, oh, but I hate this about myself. I hate that about myself. So, there I come in and I'm like, no, bitch, you're bad.
Yeah.
So I think that's definitely my strongest one is self-esteem.
Yeah.
That's kind of what self-esteem and belonging. Because, I'll hype you up and then be like, yo, we're in this together. Like, I'll help you feel better about yourself so you can feel like this on every day.
Yeah. So how do you like to be supported?
I like to be supported, I think, in the same way that you mentioned. I like I'm proud of you. I like feeling seen. I think that's what it is. I think that was something I struggled with a long time in my life, just feeling like I felt like if I wasn't doing, and we talked about this a few episodes ago, or it may not have even been an episode, we might have just been talking about it, but sometimes feeling like you have to do something extreme to be noticed.
Yes, yeah.
I feel like the inner little girl in me used to feel so invisible that feeling seen is so important to me.
Yeah.
But I don't want to feel seen in like a thirsty way. So with my support system, I need them. It sucks because I feel like to be my support system, it's a little work, man. Maybe I require a little bit much, but I need you to see what I'm doing and just acknowledge it. Just acknowledge it.
Yeah.
That's all I need. That's all I need. Just acknowledgement.
Got it. Then tell me I got it. Then Drake said it best.
Drake says everything best.
Period.
Okay? Everything. I want him to come out with a song titled ISIS. I mean, I know it would probably be so controversial.
So, everybody who listens to the podcast, just email Drake. Let him know.
We have the same last name. Tell him he has a cousin named Isis in Delaware.
Needs a song.
And I need a song.
Period.
That's all about being confident, and it needs to be titled Isis. Yeah. You could have any reference you want, but make it just make that joint hit. I just need something that hit.
Okay, besties, you got your homework. So email Drake.
But yeah, I need the acknowledgement because I felt very invisible for a long time. I felt like if I wasn't with someone, even in relationships, if I wasn't with you all the time, I was forgotten about. Okay. Because I mean, if I wasn't with you, then you was cheating, which I mean would happen. Yeah. Which fed into the feeling of feeling invisible, kind of. So I think acknowledgement.
That hurts my heart. That hurts my heart.
It hurts my heart too, trust me.
No, oh God, that hurts my heart.
Don't cry. You sound like you're about to cry.
Because
can't cry.
Oh God, no, because I feel that so much, not feeling seen or thought about or important,
considered.
Oh my goodness. Feeling that I'm not being considered really,
it's painful.
It does something to me,
yeah,
when my friends do stuff without me.
Oh my God. Yo, so I have a group of friends, right? And I mean, granted, you don't have to, and then it sounds crazy. Let me not say it sounds crazy, but it's I don't have to be the center of your life.
Of course not.
I don't have to be the center of your life. But when we hang out, you tell me I have a fun time.
Yeah, so why aren't I invited?
So why are you having a fun time without the fun time? Are you really having a fun time if I'm not there?
No. Yeah, but I definitely feel you. That's something that really just used to...
It just gets you.
It gets you.
It gets you because it's
why?
Why?
Why didn't I get
why wasn't I invited?
What did I do?
Yeah, you guys are laughing and having all this great time.
And
I want to be there.
And no one thought, oh, Cherish would like this.
Yeah, no. I think that's what it is because I go through that too. It's the thought of no one thinking about you.
Yes.
Is am I even alive anymore?
Like what happened? And I don't know if that sounds self-centered.
But I struggle with that too, because it's like, is it like...
Because you want people to think about you, but it's like, I guess with us, we think about other people.
So much.
I'm
so, like, always, like, if I'm at the store, like, I'm like, oh my God, my friend would love this.
Yeah.
If I'm doing anything, I'm like, oh my God, my friend, da-da-da. Oh my God. And it's not just a thought for me. Most of the time, I'll reach out and I'll tell, even if it's dumb. If I'm like, yo, I just saw this blue basketball.
Just like you got me that book from Five Below. I'm like, wow, she's really amazing.
I was there and I could have sworn Cher said she liked poetry, but probably not.
I like spoken word.
I got her this book that it was like Find Your Voice, and it's like a guided journal and stuff. And I have the same one, and I was just reading it and I was like, wow, this is awesome. Yeah. So I was like, I'm gonna get this for Cherish. So that's the type of friend I am, and I feel like when it's not reciprocated, it's sad.
Yeah. Oh God. And then it's the phrase like, be the friend that you want to be, but it's also like, but I'm not getting that back.
Yeah. So, and then like it's bad because then like I think I get a little spiteful. I get a little petty.
Yeah, like, well, I'm not gonna do this no more. Because...
Yeah. And then I'm like, yo, next time I'm doing something, I'm not gonna invite you. But then joke's on me, because then I'm not inviting you and now I'm here by myself. Yeah. And then I'm like, okay, I might as well just invite them.
Yeah. So like I was saying, I like to be supported by just people telling me that they're proud of me, people thinking of me. Like I said, the I'm so proud of you just really hits different for me. I just like the feeling of making people proud, because I know when I'm proud of me, it gives me like a warm, fuzzy feeling.
So inside. To know that you could have that impact on someone else, a whole other person, and they're actually proud of you.
And then like it's like they're invested as well, because like reposting in the podcast and stuff is one thing, but actually listening and giving me feedback about, oh my gosh, like that really just hits different.
You know what hits? When they can like quote things.
Yes.
It's like, so you're actually like listening to what I have to say. Yeah. And I think that comes from us having that, you know, feeling of being invisible, so to speak, and now we are doing something so consistently, so professionally, I would love to add, that it's impossible to miss us. Yeah. We are literally impossible to miss at this point. I mean, niggas can still miss us, but you know. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like, wow. That's why the podcast makes me so happy, because I feel like we're both being very seen and very heard.
Yeah. And then I just like when people ask like questions just to show that they're invested. Yeah. Like what, I don't, it's for me, it's just being heard. Yeah.
So we're back from our break. I'm so not good at that. You're so much better.
We're definitely leaving that in. We're back from the break, y'all.
I said, so we're back from the break.
Yeah, from whatever we were just on.
So you like to be supported by being told that they're proud of you. You like to be acknowledged. I like to be acknowledged. Yeah. A synonym for support, like support system, is crutch. How do you feel about that?
I don't like that.
I don't like it either. It makes it sound like, I don't know. Like when I saw that, I was like, a crutch. No. I get it. Like they're supposed to be like, these are people that are supposed to be there for you to help you pick yourself back up. But a crutch makes it sound like they're constantly just carrying you through life.
And I don't think that that's necessarily what support systems are. I feel like at times they can be, I don't even want to say crutch, just helpful. Yeah. But
I don't know what it is about crutch. It just sounds so dependent.
Yes.
It sounds dependent.
Very dependent. And I think we both like to be very independent. Yeah. So I don't like considering anybody a crutch.
A crutch. No. What if somebody were to say that to me, I'm just your crutch, I'd be like, bitch,
and now you are no longer.
And now goodbye.
Yeah. So I would just say like a support system is just there to clap for you and to hear you and to support you.
I feel like it's just a part of the role when it comes down to being like a partner, a friend, a family member. I feel like it just comes with the responsibility. Every relationship has a set amount of responsibility. Yeah. Every single one.
And so like when you have love for somebody or you love somebody, like that's just supporting them is part of it. Everybody wants to feel supported. So I think that's like a general rule of thumb. If you're not supportive, you should probably work on it. Like my not supportive traits, I need to work on.
Yeah, I need to get better.
Yeah, same.
Especially because I feel like with me saying like about how like my support system, like sometimes I don't feel like I get that from them. I feel like I spend so much time trying to support myself that I don't have no support to give to other people, or when I do, it's probably at the very last minute, and that's why I like go so hard when I give it, because I'm like, damn, I really haven't been supporting you. I've been supporting me.
I feel like I support myself a lot as well, and I don't know, I'm also that person who like doesn't like to ask people for things. And so like I don't like asking people for things, so I don't really like go out of my way to check on people and see if they need anything either, just because I'm like I said on the first episode, I like just transfer how I feel on everybody else, and like I treat people how I want to be treated. And so since I don't ask people for things, I don't necessarily volunteer for other people. But I always try to have this thing where like if you need something, ask me, because if I really need something, I will ask somebody. But if I feel like I can do something myself, even if I'm stressed out, I'm not gonna ask anybody to do anything for me.
So have you ever felt like someone has needed too much support from you?
Yes.
Like way too much?
Yeah.
How much is too much?
Too much?
Like, how do you gauge how much? Because again, support is like, you know, let's say if it's a friend, it's a part of the friendship. It's a part of being a friend. But how much being a friend do you have to give? Like, how much, when can you call it quits? I feel like when it becomes like, you can't make any, like you said about adulthood, being able to make decisions on your own. It's a difference, and I think that's a difference between support system and crutch. Because, damn, I asked you this question and I'm answering, I'm sorry.
No.
I think it's like, because crutch is like, you can't do anything without this other person's, you know, having them add in how they feel about it, or, you know, what you should do. I feel like the difference between support system and like an actual crutch is the crutch is always there. The support system's always there, but you still are able to support yourself, like we were saying, in the sense of, I can make this hard decision myself.
I just want your little feedback tidbit, but at the end of the day, I'm still going to do what I think is right.
At the end of the day, it's still my life, and I still have to make the ultimate decision.
I think it becomes too much. Like, I just go off of vibes. Like, I just don't. A lot of people ask me for money. Like, that's
Bank of Cherish.
And it's just like, I don't have a problem. Like, I just grew up, like, if you have it, give it. You're gonna get it back. But if it gets to a point where the only time we talk is because you're asking me for money,
choke.
I didn't want to say it, but
I said it for you.
But I hate that, because then I feel like I'm not being your support system, you're using me.
I'm your ATM.
And I don't care if you promise you're gonna pay me back, and I don't want to have to hunt you down for shit. Like, first of all, if I gotta hunt you down for you to give me my money back,
you're never getting money from me ever again. Never.
Because like, why am I on pins and needles? trying to figure out how I'm gonna ask you for my money.
Exactly. And I made a way to give you this money. You need to make a way to give it back.
Exactly.
Because then what if I like gave you this money out of, you know, you'll always make it back, but what if I really needed that money too for something that may not be as severe as what you need it for, but I mean, I still need my bread. Like,
I just feel like in that sense, I've learned, one, don't give out any money that you don't care if you get back. Like, at this point, if I give you any money, I don't care if I ever see it again. But two, like, I had to differentiate, like, between somebody like hitting me up because we cool like that, and like they know that I got them, or if they're just using me, like if I'm being naive. So I feel like it becomes too much, like when you just feel like you're being used.
Yeah.
When you're no longer benefiting from that mutual partnership, and they're just coming to you and asking you for things and like draining you, it's not a support system anymore.
Yeah, no.
It's a parasite.
Yeah. So you're now a convenience for this person. They can conveniently contact you, get whatever they want, and then bounce, and then come back when they need something else.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like that's when it becomes too much. When it's just kind of like you said, like you're not getting anything from this person. When it's reciprocated, like let's say you need something, they're there for you, like hard body, then you're there for them, then they're there for you, you're there for them. I mean, at that point, I mean, y'all kind of might be a crutch to each other. But I mean, at least it's mutual at that point. But when it's one-sided, that's the worst.
And then I feel like in some situations, like it's okay if one person needs more help than another person, but just outside of the help, the relationship has to be something else. Like if you're gonna be like my ride or die, my best friend or whatever, like but you need more help than me, our friendship is still, if our friendship is still intact and it's real, then like I don't mind helping you more than I necessarily need.
I probably wouldn't even think twice about it.
Wouldn't think twice about it because we ride like that. Yeah. So, but like I said, when it comes to just like,
but if you're like shady in other parts of our friendship, like you low key throwing shade, you undercover hater,
or like if you really just can't make time to be my friend, why do you still feel comfortable?
Yeah.
If we not friends, then why do you feel comfortable just coming to me asking me for
You know what I hate? The people that will like pour like all their stuff into you, but then once you like have stuff to talk about, they not trying to hear it.
Not trying to hear it.
Or they're like half-assing the way like the conversation is. I hate that.
So you can tell me your life story, but God forbid, I got a bad day and I need
God forbid, I just need to vent a little bit.
Yeah.
Like, now you don't got time.
Yeah.
I hate that.
Me too.
I hate that.
That's
least favorite.
So who in your life do you consider your support system?
So specifically, I feel like it would be my girlfriend, my best friend for sure. She's like a really strong support system for me. My mom, my family, they support me. I feel like they're proud of me. They may not say it all the time. You know, some people in my family, like my uncle tells me like all the time. But my other uncle, when I talk to him about it, it'll come up.
Yeah.
But for a lot of people in my life, if it's not being currently talked about, it just won't come up. Like they're not going to just open their mouth and be like, I'm so proud of you. I have to be like, like, they'll be like, oh, what are you doing today? I'm doing this, this, and this, and this. And then if it comes up, it'll be like, oh, well, I'm really proud of you for doing that.
Yeah.
Which, you know, that's a natural way, whatever. But I feel like, so, yeah, it's my family, my girlfriend, and definitely you, of course, my friends, and my best friend, I feel like you again, and I've said this at the other episode, I don't even know what episode it was. I really feel like we've gotten so much closer through this, and
I love it.
I love it so much. I literally love it so much, and I feel like we're always like, we're very rarely ever not on the same page. And it's comforting to me because it's like, I feel like there's few people I feel like truly understand me.
Same.
So when I feel like someone really gets me, I get giddy. Like that's why I be so hyped during the episodes. I be giddy. Like you saw the conversation with my best friend. I'm like all over the place.
Yeah.
So it's just, I feel like just people that I feel the most closest to, and like, yeah, my girlfriend, my best friend, you, some of my other friends, you know, they support me when they can. So when they're not going through their own stuff, I feel like that's when I get the most love from them.
Okay.
I don't know if that's, again, I can't really say it's bad because, I mean, I admitted the same thing for myself. Like, when I'm going through stuff, I'm not the best. And I feel like that's something I also have to realize. It's like, I can't expect my life and my issues to be at the center of anyone else's world. Because everyone goes through their own stuff. So I had to learn, like, I was really salty about it. and felt like a strong way about it, like people not showing up for me sometimes, which I feel like I have a right to.
Yeah.
But to a certain extent, I still have to give them grace and have understanding. Go listen to episode, was that 3?
I want to say 3, yeah.
Yeah, I think it was episode 3, giving grace. Yeah. I have to give them a little grace and understanding and realize that, you know, I have to be able to float on my own too. I don't want them to be a crutch for me, but I still need them to show up.
Yeah.
You still got to be my friend, because anytime you call me, I'm there.
Exactly.
So who's your support system?
Amir, of course. Y'all know.
He's a great support system.
I know, that's my dog. I love him to death. Like, he's my best friend.
Yeah.
I'll see him in the house, well, around here sometimes. I'm saying around here, like, we got this big ass house.
I see him around the way.
In this 1-bedroom apartment. I see him sometimes, so I'm just like, hey, bestie. I know I get always nervous, but like, this is really my best friend. It's like, I just look at him and I'm just like, wow, you're like really my person. But him, Aaliyah and Alea, some of my other friends, my coworkers are very supportive of the podcast. I know, I've become like very close to my coworkers.
I feel like my coworkers could care less about me.
See, like, as much as I like hate my job, my coworkers are so supportive. Like, it's really crazy. Aww. Yeah, they love the podcast. Shout out to Taylor and Kelly.
Hey Kelly, hey Taylor.
But yeah, and then like my family ish, like my parents, of course. My parents, my brothers and sisters, they're proud of me, but I think it's just more in a sense of like education and job wise, not really what else I'm doing. Like, they could care less about me going to the gym.
They're like, okay.
Okay, like,
great.
I mean, no, okay, my dad is very into health, so like, he likes that I'm active, but like, they like that I'm good and that I'm self-sufficient.
They like that you're doing stuff for yourself, so I feel like they're probably not like,
they're not like hands-on. Like, I don't even want them to listen to the podcast because someone want to be calling me like, why are you cussing on the internet?
Oh my god, I can hear my mom now. She like ISIS. I mean, listen, it's an expression, and it's honestly just the way I talk. I'm sorry.
But my family's proud of me. I have like this one aunt who like every time she sees me, she like holds both of my hands, and it's just so intense. And
she does one of them.
Yes, and she be looking me in my eyes and be like, "Oh, that is so good. You are just doing so good. I am so proud of you." Like, every time I see her, it's so intense. And I'm like, oh my god. Thank you. Can you let me go now? I love you, but this is enough.
Yeah.
So yeah, like, I get like that type of support from her, but like my family as a whole, like I said, they don't really know what I'm doing, but they're proud of me.
They're proud of everything
that I do,
that they think I do.
Yeah. So like. And then, like, my mom, I've talked about my mom before. That's my ride or die.
Man,
like,
your mom, she there through it all, man.
Through it all. Like, I had this rash on my neck from, I don't know what the hell. Like, I tried this new detergent. If y'all don't know, my skin is so sensitive. I will literally break out if the wind blows too hard. So I got this rash on my neck, and my mom's like, do you want me to call the dermatologist for you? I found this cream. You want me to order? She didn't order the cream. My rash is gone now because she ordered the right cream. But like, that is, every time I have a problem that I just mention to my mom, she's solving it.
Oh man.
She's solving it.
She's a problem solver. Like, my daughter will have no issues in this life.
But not even just me. Like, Amir's tail light was out. My mom, he told my mom that probably Saturday night, Sunday morning, she called me, what kind of car Amir got? Because I'm on the computer right now. Like, please.
Yo, your mom wastes no time.
No time. Like,
no time.
If there's a problem, Sheila is on the case. And it's getting solved.
Do you think, like, whenever you decide to move out of Delaware, do you think it's going to be hard to move away from her?
It's going to be so hard.
For you or for her or for both?
For both of us. Like,
you guys are going to have a hard time, like, detaching.
Yeah.
And you're the only child between your two parents, right?
Yes, between my two parents. But she's like that with my older brother too. Like,
does she have any other daughters?
No.
Oh, so it's a baby girl thing. I'm the youngest. I'm my mom's only daughter.
Yeah.
Well, I have a half sister, but it's my dad's daughter.
Yeah.
So I'm my mom's only like biological daughter. So she holds on tight.
Yes. Mothers are so great. Like,
I feel like I would be that mom though. After my kid like grows up and stuff, I feel like I'm definitely gonna be like, "Are you okay? Do you wanna hang out?"
That's my mom. She's like, "Mama, I got my hair done." My mom's like, "So when am I gonna see you? I want to see your hair." And I'm like,
"That's my mom."
Yeah.
She's like, "Am I gonna see you this weekend?" And I'm like, "Did we have plans?" I don't know. She's like, "I'm just asking.
Yeah.
I'm just throwing it out there." I'm like, "Okay, mom."
Oh God, moms are so cute.
Do you think of therapy as a support system? Like going to therapy?
Yeah, I would say so. But me personally, I've never been to therapy, and I really want to go. But right now, I don't got time. I don't have time.
I don't got time for no therapist.
Like, I really don't have time because I just know my world is gonna unravel before it comes back together.
Oh God,
if I go through therapy, I ain't got time for that right now. I'm not ready.
Yeah, it's a traumatic experience.
You've been to therapy?
Yeah, I've been to therapy. Girl, what the hell? Have you been to therapy?
I had no idea.
No, yeah, I've been to therapy. I've been to therapy a few times. It's interesting. It's at first it's a little weird to talk so unfiltered about your life.
Yeah.
To just be so open, but you have to because that's the only way to. I mean, you can't lie to yourself. You can't hide anything. You can't.
Oh, God.
That's the scary part about therapy. If you really want to get help and you really want to get better, you have to be fully transparent.
Oh my goodness.
Welcome to Full Transparency, a podcast where we're so transparent.
You see our strength put it together?
I tried. I had nothing.
So, okay, I would say therapy is a form of support, and when I go, I'll have a even better answer.
Because, I mean, you can call your therapist. The good thing about a therapist is the fact of, you know how, like, you can talk to people in your life. People will tell you what they think.
Yeah.
What they think is right, you know, from their own experience. But that doesn't mean it's necessarily the best thing for you to do.
Yeah.
So I feel like a therapist is really good because it allows you to, again, you have to lay it all out there on the table. And to an unbiased person that doesn't know you, well, I mean, they should know you eventually, but doesn't know you.
Yeah.
And professionally, they can help you navigate your life a little bit. Wow, navigate. We use the same.
Because we're the same.
We have become in sync in these last 6 episodes. But yeah, they help you navigate your life and they help you really understand what's going on a little bit better, understand the perspectives of the people around you maybe a little bit better, and try to help you deal with your everyday. So I definitely think therapy is a part of a support system. Like if you go, it could definitely be a part of it because it might help you more than anyone else, really.
Yeah.
Just because like I know when I talk to my mom, that's my mom. So ultimately, and mom, I mean, this is just the real. Ultimately, I'm not going to tell her every in and out of everything because
it's just not.
It's your mom, and you don't want the motherly bias that comes with that.
Yeah.
Because, for instance, like this has never happened, but just example. Like let's say like you're having an argument with your partner, and you tell your mom, "Fuck them.
Yeah.
Leave them.
Yep.
They don't deserve you."
Yeah.
And it's like, okay, mom, but I threw a pan at her head and maybe I did deserve it.
Yeah.
Maybe she doesn't deserve me, mom. So it's just like, you know, the motherly bias can kind of like blind side, or that's not the right word.
Yeah, but I know what
you know what I'm saying? It could kind of just mess up like what you actually, maybe the advice you actually need. And just what she wants to say.
Yeah.
So I think therapy's good. You should try it.
Oh God,
it's scary, but you should try it.
I am eventually because I got a lot of shit going on. So
you should do it.
I'm so scared, and then I feel like a large part of my life is just blocked out in my memory just because of trauma, and
and that's what happens. Like subconsciously, your mind will do that. Trauma literally, I feel like high school, I remember glimpses of like my life. And even before, that's why, again, it was so hard for me to remember the first episode. You were like 2 years old. I was on the computer. I'm like, bitch, what? 2 years old? I don't know what I was doing. But that's just blocking those things out of your life. Things that maybe, and you could have went through traumas that you don't even know have an impact on you today.
Yeah.
And you don't even realize that that's trauma right there.
Yeah. Oh,
hello, it's trauma knocking. That's literally what it is. So
I'm gonna go eventually.
I think you should do it. And when you do go, I think you should get someone you can relate to. That's the only thing. I've never had a therapist that I could 100% relate to.
Okay.
My last therapist, Dr. Mani, shout out to you. I mean, you were great. You tried really hard, and I'm doing better than what I was. But he was an older Indian man.
Okay, yeah.
That wouldn't even acknowledge my girlfriend as my girlfriend. He always would be like, your friend? How's your friend? Your friend? I'd be like, what friend, Dr. Mani? We talked about a lot of friends. He's like the friend you live with. I'm like, listen, you have to say my girlfriend.
Yeah.
It's my girlfriend. Whether you like it or not, it's my girlfriend. She has a vagina, I have a vagina, and we are together.
Oh my God.
And we're together.
Oh God, yeah. If I have a therapist, it has to be a black woman.
Yeah, I actually have a therapist, a black lady, that I haven't gone to, but my friend went to her. My well, she's still my coworker, but my coworker went to her, and she recommended her to me, and she's a black lady.
Okay,
so
send me the deets.
we're about to hit this lady up because you need to uncover this trauma. You need to.
Okay, so is having a support system important to you?
Oh my God. So I knew you were going to write that or ask me something like that. So I was going to say, do you think support systems are important to you? But I crossed that out with another question. But continue with the rest of your question.
That was it. Is having a support system important to you?
I feel like it's important, but sadly I feel like I've been able to navigate I've gone through some shit. Maybe if I had a little bit better of a support system, I wouldn't have had to go through some of those things.
Yeah.
And I think sometimes parents confuse support systems with like, yes, I have a roof over my head and I'm thankful, but unfortunately that's not enough.
Yeah.
I need more than just a roof over my head. That'd be parents' favorite line.
Yeah, I put a roof over
I put this roof over your head.
You got food on the table, you not cold. Yeah.
Great. We have a roof. I have some sweatpants and I'm chunky as hell, but I still need some support.
Yeah.
So I think I've gotten 25 years this long with maybe 50% of a support system, maybe 30%. Yeah. So I think I've done okay. I think it is important, and you know, for when I have a family one day and like my kids and stuff, I'm definitely gonna try to be the best support system I can be. Like, I'm probably gonna read hella books and stuff before I have a kid, just so I know exactly what they'll need and how I can be the best support for them. But I think they're important, but I don't think they're mandatory.
Okay.
I think people can do it. I think if, just like we said, if when you dig down deep enough, and you can support yourself.
Yeah.
But you have to be super mentally strong and understand that you're going to go through a lot of emotions and it's not going to be easy. But I think it's possible. But I do think it's important to have one. But it's possible to get through it without one.
I agree. I think it's very important to have a support system. I think I've gone through a large part of my life. I've always like felt alone. So, but I've had people.
Yo, I literally feel you.
Like, I don't even know how to.
And when you say that, people look at you like you're crazy because they're like.
Yeah, it's just like, but sometimes.
But it's lonely.
You just feel so alone. But it's just like, I know I have people that I can call, but like it just doesn't. It's like, I always try to explain it like this to Amir. It's like I have a logical brain and I have an emotional brain. And sometimes my emotional brain it's just sad.
Yeah.
And my logical brain is like, there's nothing wrong, but the emotional brain is just overpowering. Like, bitch, you're just sad, okay? Yeah. And even though you have this, and this, that's not gonna fix it right now.
Yeah, that's not enough.
That's not enough.
Why is nothing ever enough?
I don't know, but maybe I'll uncover it in therapy.
Maybe we will.
But yeah, so I think support systems are very important, and I think everyone should try to be a support system to somebody, or to try to
even
try
if
to
it's
find
just one
people,
person.
Yeah, or even try to find one person or people that they can really rely on. But like you said, I do think that people can get through and thrive in life without support systems.
It just be hard as shit.
It just be hard, and it might be a little lonely, but you can get through life without.
The only thing that sucks about that is I feel like community and like just having a support system, I feel like where the importance comes in is because living your life feeling so lonely and being so alone and not feeling really considered by anyone else and not having other people tell you they're proud of you, that can have long-term effects in your life that you might be successful, but that's why people don't be happy. Yeah. They can have all the money in the world, but they're not really happy.
You don't have no
You hear people say it all the time, like guys will be like, oh yeah, I could sleep with her, I could do this and that and this, but at the end of the night,
you alone.
when you just trying to cuddle,
and
you by yourself, it's not all it's made up to be. So I feel like although it is possible, like you said, everyone should just try to be a support system, just for your own sake, for your own life, for someone else, everything.
Yeah, I think it's very nice to have someone to like celebrate your wins with, like we talked about, or like just bounce ideas off of. So if you know someone who doesn't necessarily have a support system, definitely like reach out. And even if it's not you being there 24/7, just reaching out to people and talking to them would definitely make a difference. So
yeah. How has your support system impacted your life? How do you think you would be? So I guess since you've had a pretty good support system.
Yeah, my entire
life. We're a little bit different, so I guess we can answer this differently. How do you think your life would be differently if you didn't have that support system?
I think I would have gave up on a lot of stuff. I think I would have just... I wouldn't be in getting my master's right now. I probably would have quit a lot of my jobs. Like, I don't think I would be as motivated as I am without my support system, because they kind of like push me and keep me going and tell me like I can do it. Because there's some times where I do feel down and I'm just like, I can't do this shit. Like, I can't get through this. Yeah. And then also I just feel like I would be a lot... Like, I'm already an introvert, but I feel like I would be a lot more private, closed off, introverted, because, like, they just allow me to talk about my feelings and talk about how I feel and give me advice to help change things. And I don't necessarily... I don't like change, so I don't think I would get out of my comfort zone and try to fix the things that I don't like without the people around me encouraging me to do so. So, yeah.
So deep.
God. So what about you? How do you think your life would be different?
I feel like if my support system was a little bit stronger or just different in the way that they support, I might be a little bit I think I'm still at a good place. Like, for 25, I think I'm doing pretty good. But I feel like I would be a little further along, because I feel like I wouldn't have quit so many things. And I would have believed in myself earlier.
Less second guessing.
And less comparison, maybe. Because when, you're supporting yourself, you don't have someone else to bounce your ideas off of. So... you never know sometimes how you can evolve until after you've done something, and then you have to kind of like analyze it yourself in a way. I feel like I would have been more confident earlier. Yeah. And I would have, with that confidence, I think I would have been I don't know. I guess maybe, like I said, maybe further along, but who really knows?
Yeah.
Who really knows? Because I could have been still in the same position that I'm at now. Because, I mean, it's not like I'm like old or something. But I just feel like I went through so much self-loathing, self-doubt, self-hatred of long periods of time without that support system. And I feel like with the people that were around me feeling like they were supporting me, but never really, I feel like they didn't understand. Again, people didn't understand me really.
Yeah.
So I felt like they were supporting me in the way
the way you needed.
Exactly. Yeah. Not in a way that made sense to my brain and to me to hit that motivational switch and be like, okay, this is good. Like, you're doing good. So I feel like it also, though, it took time for me to know myself, to know how I need to be supported.
Yeah.
Because
that makes sense.
Maybe back then I thought I needed a different type of support. I mean, I'm completely different. Like, even when I had like boyfriend, I mean, when I dated guys, I would be so wrapped up in how they saw me and trying to please them and doing stuff like that. I'm not even that type of person anymore. Yeah. I'm not that same person. So I feel like maybe back then it wasn't even, the blame's not even just on them. Maybe it's me too. I was young. I didn't know really what I needed. And a lot of times I was too scared to really speak about how I felt.
Yeah.
Because you know how as a kid, like, you're scared to sometimes say how you really feel because you're like, damn, am I about to get in trouble? So I think I just wrote everything.
Yeah.
I would write everything, all my feelings down, and I would just close the book. And when I would close the book, that was me closing it up. And I would leave my room and act happy and like put on like this, okay, like lights, camera, action type of thing. I felt like that's what it was. Like, I never really wanted people to really know how I felt because I was scared about how negative my thoughts were.
Yeah.
That scared me, like, as a kid. Like, why am I thinking so negatively? Why do I hate myself? Like, I vividly remember as a kid, one time looking in the mirror, and I was just like, I said out loud, I was like, yo, I fucking hate you.
Oh my God.
Like, I was the only person in the bathroom. Yeah. It was kind of scary because I remember there was candles always in the bathroom. So I had like a weird like aura.
Yeah.
And then like just looking at myself and I was like, I fucking hate you. And I was like, yo, I wish you were someone and I was talking to myself like I wasn't talking to myself. But I was like, I wish you were someone different. Like, I wish you looked like this. I wish you could do this. I wish you were smarter at this. And like, it's because I didn't know how to say that to my mom without her being like, what, Isis? You have everything.
Yeah.
You have whatever you need. You just got this Barbie whatever. So it's just like, I feel like if I was able to be more open and be more transparent about how I felt, I might feel more confident in my emotions and my decisions and just confident overall. I mean, I'm more confident now. I still struggle with it, but I feel like if I had that earlier, maybe I could have nipped it in the bud a little bit better.
That was some heavy shit.
Yeah, that was heavy. I didn't mean to get that heavy on y'all.
So, do you feel like if you did have a stronger support system that you would have went through as much self-discovery as you have?
I don't know. See, and that's a hard part because it's always like, if I had this, would I be this? Would I do that? Would I do that? And it's like, I like who I am now. So it's like, I really don't know. I don't know. Because like, ultimately, all that stuff, even with a support system, all that's internal. So it's like, would I have had to go through that anyway? Because people could tell you all day. Like, people used to tell me, like, oh, you're so cute. I still felt ugly.
Yeah, same.
So it's like, back then, if people were telling me those things, would I still have hated myself anyway?
Yeah. Because
I wasn't the picture perfect or what I saw to be picture perfect, ideal 10-year-old.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah.
So, I don't know. But I feel like ultimately, you know, even with the hardships and however my life was and how it's going, and I think I'm turning out to be pretty good. And
Me too. I love this person.
Oh, me?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you meant you. I was gonna say, yeah.
Oh, you.
you. Yeah, I think I'm pleased with the way I'm going about my life, and I think I'm most proud of myself for maintaining the heart that I have. Because no matter who did me dirty, who said what about me, how I felt, or what I said to myself, I still have a really big heart.
You do.
That's why I love Con Amor. That's why I love it, because it's like with everything else, despite everything else, just with love, everything, just do everything with love, just love everyone, and just try to love yourself as much as you can, and just spread as much love as you can, and just be a good fucking person.
That's Isis, a good fucking person.
I try.
So, I think we should do an episode about childhood.
We should.
Oh God, that's gonna
be
a doozy.
Woo! We can pick that one back up when we come back.
Yeah. Oh God, just thinking about it.
That's gonna be some shit.
Yeah.
That's gonna be some shit. Oh man. I mean, that was my last question.
Yeah, I'm out of questions. I feel like that was a really good conversation.
That was great.
It got very heavy, but
I felt like really overall good. It was
amazing.
Yeah, that was great. I like that.
I hope you guys enjoyed this week's episode.
Yeah, and thanks for tuning back in with us, and follow us on Instagram, and just keep listening. Yes. We have a lot to say, and I feel like you guys are really relating to this, so
we appreciate you.
Keep up with us.
Thanks for being our support system.
Yes, you guys are our support systems, and we support each other.
Yes, and if you need anything, DM us, write us, email us. Everything is open.
Yeah, everything is open. So we will see you guys not next week, but the week after that.
Yep.
I thought we were going to be in sync, but we weren't. It's okay. All right, see you
in 2 weeks.
Yeah, see you in 2 weeks. Bye. Thanks for listening to this episode of Full Transparency. We would love to hear your feedback, so please leave us a review.
If you want to get a notification every time we post an episode, subscribe on Apple Music and Spotify. Don't forget to follow us on Instagram at fulltransparency.podcast for more updates.
See you next time. Bye.